If you are a non-native English speaker like me, how to memorize things is the only thing which our educational system has taught us. I and you are very good at learning new words and vocabulary. But the real problem arises when it comes to form new sentences. We are unable to form new sentences. This is the biggest failure in our life, and I have tried all the superficial pieces of advice like practice daily, talk slowly, maintain a journal, and none of them have worked for me. I am going to share here 5 problems, 5 mistakes due to which your English is not improving and the solution to those problems. At the end of the video, I will also share bonus tip. So, the secret tip here is that subtitles are greatest and the easiest way to improve your English. If you read along, listen, your English speaking skill is automatically increased. So turn on the subtitles and improve your speaking skills. Let's get into the video. But before that, if you are a newcomer here, please like, share and subscribe the bell icon and hit that bell button so that it motivates me to make more videos. And here are the 5 mistakes due to which you are unable and they prevent you from speaking English fluently. Number one, greatest mistake is local consumption. Yes, local consumption. You are habitual of watching too much content in your local language. To learn a new language, two things are required. Number 1, consumption. Number 2, production. But if you are consuming too much content in your local language, in your native language, how can you expect that your production will be of international? Means it will be of English. The solution is that I have made a video on YouTube channels to improve your English. I have categorized all the YouTube channels to improve your English. And I promise you, if you follow those YouTube channels, they will really help you to improve your English. At the initial level, it will be tough for you to practice and to watch those videos in English. But consumption should be English, consumption should be international, so that your production should be international. If your consumption is local, your production would be automatically local. So you have to work on your consumption, consume as much content as possible or as you can, but it should be in English. And the best way is to watch YouTube videos, YouTube channels which are specially in English. Number 2 greatest mistake which you should have to avoid is that you care too much. Yes, you care too much. What people think. If I open my mouth, people will think that I am not Queen Elizabeth. How can you be a Queen Elizabeth? People will make fun of me. People will make fun of my poor English. One of my best teachers asked me, "Hey, Gul, make sentences, speak English and make sentence formation of English using the cow method." Yes, cow method. And cow method is like this. Cow gives milk. Milk is good for babies. Babies are better than our news channel reporters because they are not running TV channels, they are running a fish market. A fish market next to our place is closed due to lockdown. Lockdown broke my dreams. One of my dream was to go to Karachi, but I have no such friends. One of my best friend is Pari, and her hair always smells coconut oil. Does coconut oil reduce hair fall? and bam, and the list goes on. You see how I started with the cow and ended with coconut oil. This is called cow method, and you have to, and this is now your assignment, that you have to use the cow method, and you have to start your conversation with the cow and end with whatever you like, and comment me cow method, and you have to formulate at least 5 sentences in English using this cow method, and do comment me if you like this method or not, because the basic purpose is to make sentences, to continue your conversation. People will not make a fun of that you are not making sense. The basic thing is that you have to continue the process of conversation. But if people make fun of you, who cares? Now, next biggest mistake which you do a lot is that only textbook. Yes, you hate books, I know. Do comment me if you like book or hate books, because you have read only the textbooks. Soever, there are also other books apart from math, bio, physics. There are story books, and I promise there are best story books. And once you start a best story book, you will not put it down until you finish it. This is my promise. And there are few books that are of course tremendous importance to you, and I recommend here The Alchemist, Born in Crime, The White Tiger. You should read these books, and these books can be available on Amazon. Next, only textbook. And the next point is very interesting, and the point is quitting. You give up when things become tough. A lot of people quit English language learning when it becomes tough for them to speak in English. And I tell you one thing, that the easiest thing in life is to quit, is to give up when you can't do. But this is not the solution. If you are in your hard period, if you are in your tough time, you have to continue. If speaking English becomes tough for you, the only solution, the only requirement is that you have to practice. You have to work hard. You should have to be passionate. You should have to be determined. Because if you fail now, you will get success tomorrow. Keep this belief in yourself, that failures are the stepping stone towards success. If you are getting failure at present, it is not guaranteed that you will get failure in your future also. So don't quit, because you are not quitter. The person who quits can't get achievement, and achievers don't quit. Keep this thing in your mind. And the fifth point is that, is grammar necessary? No grammar. Are grammar necessary to speak English fluently? I agree and I disagree. Because at my initial stages, I solved a lot of English exercises. I crammed and I absorbed all the rules, regulation, tenses, grammar, the use of would, should, can, could, all the rules. But I was not still able to speak English fluently, although I was good at written form, at writing. I can write on any topic. I could write on any topic. Now the point is that if you can writing directs you towards speaking. If you are good at writing today, you will be good at your speaking tomorrow. This is the solution. And now comes toward the bonus tip. Here the bonus tip is very important, and the bonus tip is that if your initial time is tough, let's start. Get it started, because the end will not be tough. The end will be rewarding. So let me in the comment section if you are going to start or going to give up, because this lecture is to give you the advice to give up, to be motivated to do hard work and to practice, so that you can be a better public speaker. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.